I'm sure everybody who's into gardening has walked into their favorite garden center, be it spring, summer, fall, or whatever time, and just gets carried away about all the grand and glorious plant material available, the colors, the fragrances, the size of the shapes, and really buy more upon impulse as opposed to actually what the plant is going to do, how it's going to perform, and especially where you intend to put this plant. I think the first thing you need to understand when you come to a garden center or nursery is that you're looking for a plant for a certain spot. Walk around the nursery and take note of the signs that garden centers place. They're there for you to learn something. They want you to be successful. So if you look at the sign, for example, the lamium here, the lamium, as is stated, is a great plant to be used as a ground cover. And according to this particular sign, we're talking about morning sun to almost full shade. So what that tells you, you got a good shade tolerant plant. Putting this plant in full sun really may not perform well. It may start burning foliage and starting to not grow as well as you like. The other thing that the sign tells you here is the fact that this thing will flower in late spring to early summer, which is a good thing for color in the garden. Also, the fact that it likes a moist soil. And again, dry soils are going to take the leaves of this plant and really give them brown edges and not all that good looking. The other thing it tells you is that shear in spring to stimulate new growth. That's telling you don't be afraid to cut this plant. By cutting it back after it maybe starts looking a little bit worn and tattered, you encourage new growth and the plant basically revives to give you a whole new planting. And the other thing that I would suggest is that when you take this plant home and it does have a pot tag in it, take that pot tag and I would make a folder. If you put these in a folder, then you have a reference that you can go back to know what kind of plant it is, what kind of requirements am I looking for, and if you ever have to replace that or add to your collection, you know exactly what to ask for.